Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Clean with Queen B. In this video, I'll be cleaning my kitchen, and of course we're going to talk about credit, but this topic is going to be all about budgeting. Stay tuned. And if you guys are new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I would like for you to subscribe if you feel that any of the information I'm providing is beneficial. And for my returning subscriber, thank you so much for all the support. Love you guys. Guys, I have come a long way looking back at my first video with cleaning my kitchen to this one. I am so proud of myself. So you guys know my motto is clean with delight. So by cleaning the countertop first, it makes the kitchen look halfway done, and then I'll be loading up the dishes. So guys, let's get into the topic of budgeting. To me, that goes hand in hand with building your credit. My personal take on how I do my budget is the 50-30-20 rule. So that means 50% of my budget goes towards my needs, 30 for my wants, and 20 for savings or any debt repayment. All right, guys, so go ahead and grab a pen and paper so we could work on our first budget together. Or you could keep replaying this video if you don't want to jot it down, which works for me as well. Okay, so the first thing you want to do with any budget is put down the income after taxes. So what do you bring home every week, every 2 weeks, or however often you get paid? And go ahead and document that right now. Okay, so next comes the 50% rule. So we want to go ahead and now start jotting down everything that's a need. Your mortgage, your rent, paying utility bills. So the necessities for you to be able to live your day-to-day life. Okay, so now the 30% for wants, which would be categories like cable. You want cable, is not a need. But maybe internet would be a need. If you work from home, you have to have internet. So just to give you an example. All right, and now the 20%, go ahead and jot down any savings and debt repayment. So I would do the debt repayment first and then savings last. So why I like that 50-30-20 rule is because 50% I know that's non-negotiable. I can't touch it in my budget. But the 30%, the wants, like I mentioned, if it's cable, I could opt to have a Fire Stick and not an expensive cable bill. So those are things that you could tweak to really make your budget work for you based off your income. Because at the end of the day, guys, numbers don't lie. So another thing about budget is sometimes you may not know where your money is being spent to even jot it down on the actual budget. So what I'd like to do is either look at my bank statements and really see where my purchases are being spent. So that way I know this may be a reoccurring thing. I need to document it and not just spend it if it wasn't accounted for. So another thing you need to also consider when making your budget is something that's not a monthly bill. So for example, car maintenance. We want to set something on the side for that, but we know it's not a reoccurring debt. So my personal take on that is I have it in my emergency fund for those unforeseen situations. So if you guys are wondering why the wants is 30% and repaying and savings is 20%, that's because the item in your wants, you could always tweak it. So for example, you do need to go food shopping, but the items that you're getting could be a want. You could want a certain brand, But if it's too much money, you could always tweak that and it will still accommodate your budget. So it's a need and a want in certain categories, just how you look at it. So go ahead and look over your budget and tweak everything so that way if you're upside down, you can make it work. So let's dig in a little bit with the 20%. So those are repayments. And of course, we don't want to make any late payments. But at the same time, if you are upside down, we still need to find a way to bring the income up to make everything work. So the needs we can't touch because those are items that are non-negotiable, like we mentioned. And you just tweak your wants. So if you're still upside down, let's go ahead and instead of paying more on the monthly payment that's due for your credit card, that would be the time that you would want to make a minimum payment, even if you are going to pay interest. But that's also an indication that you need to find another source of income, maybe possibly Uber, DoorDash, any side hustle that will bring your money up so that way you could cover everything in your budget. Every time I use this pink stuff, it excites me. Look at me going in, wiping down this stove. So another thing I want you guys to do on your budget, go ahead and put a letter next to each item that's a need, put the letter N. Each item on there that's a want, put a W. And for savings / repayment, you could just put SR. So those will indicate if you could tweak it or not when you're looking at the budget really quick, where your eyes would be drawn to by having the letters on the side. And another thing too, make sure you are thinking about each thing that you spend your money on. So you know that saying, I don't know where my money went. While doing a budget, you're going to know exactly where your money went. So I need you to really pay attention to items that is on your statements for your bank and really see if that's something that you are constantly doing. Go ahead and jot it down. If it's something that you could get rid of after you do your budget and you're upside down, then you'll know how to get rid of certain items. Guys, I'm here cleaning my fridge, but from the last time I had did the baby oil trick, I really haven't touched the fridge in a while. So the oil really protects finger prints. So please try it and let me know what you guys experience as well. So guys, I'm going to just throw a few categories so you don't forget to add that to your budget. So of course you want to put gas, and that's gas for your car I'm talking about. Of course, if you have electricity and gas for your home, that's under the needs category. Life insurance, if you have that, jot it down. Your car insurance, if you pay that in full, then you could also tweak it where you could divide it into the months, and that would be the monthly payment that you're saving in another account. And then when it's time to pay it in full, you have it available. So have fun with it. Be honest. It's your budget at the end of the day. Make it work. And this is going to be wrapping up the video for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment below what areas you struggled with, and maybe I could talk about it in the next one, okay? Love you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and of course, turn on that bell notification. Bye. Oh, here I'm just showing you guys a few pictures. Nothing more. I'll see you next time.